It's been a while since I did a follow-up solutions, right? And I've been doing different videos to give a status update, what my experience has been like. Now, the website I'm building is in a very particular niche, and I've had a lot of custom work done. When I bought PG Dating Pro, I kind of expected, a lot of, backing control, right? I could set it up certain ways what I wanted to meet what I needed. Well, it's kind of like that, and it's kind of not. There's a lot of back-end products you don't need, right, for a dating site. So really what this site is a social site that also can be a dating site, right? So that's what when you buy it, that's what you get. But if you think that there's going to be this perfect turnkey solution for a dating site, I gotta be honest with you, there's nothing out there. There's really just not, right? Which has made me think about getting into the industry because there's just nothing available. A little bit about me if you haven't watched the other videos. Pardon me. I'm in Chicago. I do SEO. I guess I would be pretty good at it, right? I'm doing news interviews and stuff like that. Anything, that I build in rank, I did the keyword research. I know the niche is going to work, and, it'll rank just like these videos do. So, Jack Lombardi, that's my name. Look me up, and you could, see my background. And in all my videos, I've stated I am no rookie to developing websites, right? I have a media company. We typically work with either HTML5, PHP, same difference, and in WordPress mainly. I mainly work for local small businesses doing their optimization. I got some pretty big e-commerce clients, and I've done some custom builds. Been at this for 8 years. I've been in the industry. Now, that said, I guess I would know how to project manage. Excuse me a second. It's very cold here and my ass was bothering me. I know how to manage projects. I've been doing this so long enough, especially with people overseas. Now, PG Dating Pro, they're in Russia. There's a little bit of a language barrier. Not too bad, but it's there, right? We started this, I think this will be the 3rd year, and we're not done yet, right? I have the website sitting on page 2, or at the bottom of page 1, for the niche keyword phrases that I'm after, because, the website hasn't been done. Since I started putting these videos up, I've gotten a lot faster response from PG Dating Pro about the development. One of the things that I've used is a platform called Basecamp. I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's a project management platform. It works great. Kind of surprised a company like PG Dating Pro, who obviously does a lot of custom work, doesn't have something like that to offer their clients. But in the time that we've been working together, there have been a lot of suggestions that I've given to them, and I noticed that they have been getting better about getting back and getting, these, changes done. And to be fair, I've had a lot of custom work done in the site. There was a look and feel that I wanted, and there's a lot of functionality that I had them build, for conversion and whatnot, right? Now, it's taken a lot longer than I thought, right? And one of the problems is for the most part, like I would say 75% has been waiting on them, and there's probably 25% waiting on me. I get busy with other projects, and then, it takes me a week or two, but that's the reason why this is all taken very, very long. I bought their whatever their big thing was. I think it was like $2,800 at the time. It's been 3 years. I don't remember. I probably got about 20,000 into the site now, probably more, maybe closer to 25 with PG Dating Pro. We are coming up. It's almost mid-December. And if you know about Dating Niche, right after the first year is when people go online, after the holidays are lonely, they want to meet somebody. And the biggest sign-ups are right after Christmas, right? Or Christmas Day, actually. They probably go and mom starts saying, why aren't you married or met somebody or whatever, right? Again, sorry about my asthma. It's just real cold there. So right now we are adding in private call and text. We're calling it Safe Connect, right? It's what eHarmony offers. I believe Match.com offers it too. It's when a member wants to talk to another member, they could send them a Safe Connect request, and if they accept it, then there will be a fake phone number generated that both people could call through, right, and text message through that number. One party or the other gets tired of it, they can delete it, disconnect it, and then the other person doesn't have access anymore. I don't think this is going to be a big converter, but what I do think it's a value add. And when you're trying to get into another market, you've got to be at least 7 times better, and that's what we're trying to do with these functions, adding this kind of stuff. So right now, that's what we're working on. One of the other things, I got the apps and everything, is that the apps are kind of generic, and they're going to need custom work too. So if you're looking for a solution in a box, plug and play, there's nothing out there, all right? So PG Dating Pro, I'm already committed to it, right? So you're more than welcome to look for whatever. I've used other solutions, like I did, WP Dating, right? The problem with that is it's WordPress, it's heavy, it's, I wound up getting like 10,000 members, and it was just crashing. It was a nightmare, right? So before people started complaining online, I just unplugged it, and that was it. If you're looking for a small little site, that might be the way to go. I mean, dollar for dollar, it's super cheap, but no scalability with that one. So this is why I went to PG Dating Pro. They built some pretty big apps, dating sites and apps and stuff. So I felt that they have the experience. Like I said, getting in there and, thinking this is a turnkey solution and it's, a plug and play. It's not. So I'm just telling you that. The apps is not. Spam. It's not a plug and play. You're going to have custom work. So you're going to have to understand that. And so if you choose to use PG Dating Pro, right? This is what I'm going to tell you. You are going to want to use a project management software platform. I used Basecamp. I could put a link in the description for you if you want. Maybe, if I can get an affiliate link in there, I'll do it, because if I can make a couple pennies, that would be nice. I would use something like Basecamp or Basecamp to communicate with their staff, so that everything you delegate to them doesn't get lost in a long email thread. Don't do that. One of the things I would also suggest while working with PG Dating Pro is to add this extension. There's an extension that you can add to Chrome or Firefox, which is, what is it called? Screencaster, I think it is. Yeah. It's a screen capturing, Screencaster. I think it's made by the same people who make, oh man, it's been forever, Screencast. That's it, Screencast. You're going to want to do that so you can take short little videos explaining, what you want changed. The other thing I would do is get Lightshot. It's another extension for your browser. It'll go on Chrome, it'll go on Firefox, okay? The benefit of this is you can take a screenshot, you can doodle on it, you can put an arrow like change this to this color or change this font. When working with Dating Pro, I'd strongly suggest doing that. It'll make your life so much easier. And you're going to want to use screenshots, and then you also want to send the page URL, whatever that page is. You want to send that URL with it, so they specifically know exactly what change you want. Now, the other thing that they could improve on is the website files that we have is PHP CodeIgniter. CodeIgniter. What they did is they got a gigantic library, right? And they know really their way around it. So you're gonna have to probably pay someone to map it that knows CodeIgniter. Be prepared for that, because if you don't want to wait on them or use them, or you want to keep a developer on standby just in case something happens, they're gonna have to map this thing. Towards the back end, it's I could see where they're going with it. They want to make it like, plug and play solution. But if you want to customize stuff, the documentation that they give you to find where this is, it's horrible. Maybe they do it because they make most of their money off the custom work. So by design, they're not going to make it easy, or they're just not that organized. I'm not sure which one it is. I think that as my relationship has grown with them, they have taken my requests and demands at time more seriously. We did get to a point where I threatened to either they give me my money back, or they are, going to finish the project, which that's ultimately what I'd want, because I've never complained about whatever they, charged me. I just, okay, and I paid it and got it done. Or I said I was gonna, go after them online as hard as I could. That is, and I know other people have had some bad experiences with them. I'm sure that there's been a lot of people who had good experiences, because if you upset enough people, they're gonna leave reviews all over the internet about you. And so it seems like me and just a couple other people are the only ones that have left, written in video reviews. So we're pretty much got year 3, waiting for this thing to be done. Completed here, or 2. I'll make sure I'll check it. I can't even remember anymore. It's just been so freaking long. Now, again, you can go have, some Indians build you a dating site. Here's going to be the problem with it, right? And this is why only the big dogs can play. It costs money, and there's so much prep work that has to be done when you build a dating site. You have to know all the pages, like when someone wants to delete, wants to delete their profile, right? So you're going to want to offer them a way to, freeze it, right? Freeze their account so you don't lose them. Maybe they got upset, maybe they met somebody. So you're going to want to, have that option when someone goes to delete to pop up and say, hey, wait, why don't we just, put your account on hold, or on, freeze it. And then, you're, like when they're going to want to, upsell, how's that going to work? One of the things I learned about dating sites is, and I got this cool platform. I use SpyFu a lot. but they came out with something, I'll put it in the description, where you can actually clone or cloak, somebody's Google Analytics. So I went and did that with my competitors, and unanimously the thing that people want to look at the most is who viewed them. That is the page people view the most, next to just logging into their homepage, right? Because automatically you log in, that's where to go. But what everyone looks at before they even check emails is who viewed them, which was pretty interesting, right? You're going to want to have, where you're going to charge for something like that, because that's what everyone wants to see, right? They're curious, who viewed me? It's all about them. I mean, any dating site, who viewed me. There's a book I'm going to put a link to in the description that I read. I strongly suggest you reading if you're going to get into the dating niche. It's called Hooked, like a fishing hook. Hooked. How to build a habit-forming products, or building habit-forming products. And it really breaks down how Twitter was having a real problem with growth, and they changed one little thing. They said it wasn't like share your story or whatever, because no one cared about that. They changed it to see what celebrities blah blah blah, right? It was like the one about see what they're doing, and people jumped all over it. And that's what really led to Twitter's growth, right? And then there's another interesting story about MySpace and how that one, fell apart. And if you were around for MySpace, or what we would call it back in them days was MySpace to my place. I was single at that time, so they started adding in all this, like you could customize your own page, which was fine. The problem is when you had the music and you had the images, it just slowed your page down, and people dove off. And then they went to Facebook, because Facebook you had to have a college ID. So it was very exclusive. There was a very velvet rope around it. And we all know how that one went. So definitely a great book if you're going to get in the dating niche. It'll help you better understand what's going to work for your dating niche when it comes to conversion. PG Dating Pro, you guys should probably read that one too, because you can offer a better product if you understand these concepts as well. Yeah, so I'll keep making these videos, and the outcome, it's getting better. The relationship's gotten better. The return, like where they get back to me, has gotten a lot better. We almost have a dating site. I got my first sale, right? After all these thousands of dollars, I got my first sale, which was neat. We're starting to run test ads in there. I use this guy's platform called Tube Shift by Jason Sardi. Jason Sardi is like the YouTube guy, right? So because this is a niche site, I went and I scraped all the sites that pertain to my niche, and then we pruned out all the ones that were you can monetize, meaning you can put the in-stream video ad, when you start playing, like the first 5 seconds. We did that, and I had a video made. Actually, I have 3 videos for split testing made, to where it talks about, right away it introduces the brand, because I know a lot of people are just going to click and go away, but when it's in the niche, at least, I'm planting seeds, right? I'm not just plucking fruit, because that's what you use AdWords for. I'm planting seeds with the video. So we're testing that. I sent them a tracking code to install for Google Tag Manager last week, and that I haven't heard anything back. If I had access to this site, they're going to charge you for server space to build your site on. They charge me $10 a month. Whatever. It's minuscule. Once I get the website done, I'm going to move it over to my hosting, and I'm going to have one of my developers map the site. So if something goes down, we need something changed, I don't have to wait a week or two. And, then I can have a code installed or changed, like that, right? Tracking code. Yeah, so that's the status. I left other videos. You might want to watch them. It's been some time, trying to get this thing done. I've come to the conclusion that if you're going to build a dating site or use PG Dating Pro, I would really, really document what you want out of it, the functionality. If this happens, then this happens. If that happens, then this happens, right? So it's tons of if this, then that. And that's your marketing. I would really document that and give them a blueprint. I would also give them screenshot examples or screen capture videos showing what you want, because your life will be a lot easier that way. Again, I think people get into, looking for a dating website solution, and they're looking for the plug and play or something you just put on your hosting, and you can screw around with the files a little bit, and then you got something. But there's a reason only the big dogs are out there is because they have the time, expertise, and capital. So yeah, if you are in the dating niche and you built a site or whatever, and you need some help with the SEO, you can always reach out to me. I definitely have been building out a network, and I'm sure we can trade some links to help one another. And yeah, that's it. So site's still not done. Apps are not done. When I mean not done, I mean the site's up there, it's workable, but we're still, like if someone registers, they're not getting the registration email. The emails that go out, are all very generic with PG Dating Pro, so you're going to have to rework them. My advice is find a competitor website, sign up to it, and document everything, like their email registration that they send you, to confirm email address, when you upgrade, say receipt, everything, document all that. And then you're going to have to give them, that all that information. You're also gonna, what I would do is put everything in a Google Drive, put all those images in there, screenshots. I would also do all your documentation in a Google Drive, and I would use your Google Docs for your email content. And so they know, when this one goes out, this is the email. Give them an idea what it looks like. These are all the things I would do to make it easier. Again, no matter where you're going to go, you're going to have to do this stuff. I myself was looking, thinking it was going to be a lot easier than this. It's not. But again, to be fair, I did have a lot of custom work done to this. I'm not going to talk about the niche, obviously. But yeah, that's my review of PG Dating Pro as of right now, which is what is it? December. What would it be? It'd be 10th, December 10th, 2018. Review of PG Dating Pro. All right. Good luck. And like I said, if you have any problems or want to trade some SEO links, we could talk about that. I gave a lot of advice. I'll put the stuff in of how to project manage. If I was PG Dating Pro, I would probably send an email out to all my new clients saying, if you want custom work, we are more than happy, but this is our process. So that's a big hint, PG Dating Pro, what you should be doing. I think it would help with your sales and your client relationship. And then plus, when this is all done, I have told PG Dating Pro I would give them a final review, and we could talk about that when everything's done. and I know it's done correctly. I think that you know, they can also, you know, feature the site, and you know, we can have those conversations then because of the custom work and how much was done. And, you know, link from PG Dating Pro to my site. Okay. I hope this gives you what you need. PG Dating Pro. I mean, it's like, you know, they got all these companies have different solutions. None of them are just a plug and play, you know, like change a couple things around and throw your logo up. None of them are like that. PG Dating Pro included. So, like I said, I gotta be prepared to spend a little bit of money, but to be honest, they are the best ones out there that I found. So that's why I stuck with it instead of saying screw it when I start getting aggravated. I stuck it out, and I'll give you more, you know, another review, because we're gonna go and you know, test it for vulnerabilities, security, you know, things like that pretty soon. Pressure test it, and you know, I'll give you the outcome of that. You know, because let's just say you really do well, and then all of a sudden you're getting hacked, or you get so much traffic the thing crashes or it won't function correctly because of the way that it's coded. I'll let you know about that, because that's the next test we're going to be running. And then oh yeah, with the emails, if you want a better deliverability for your emails, you're going to want to check out SendGrid. SEND grid, GRID, SendGrid, which will, you know, help you with the deliverability. That's who I've used and had PG Dating Pros people implement it in there. And then, you know, for, you know, private call and text, we're using Twilio. There are cheaper solutions, but they don't offer SMS messaging, which is pretty much images, you know, sending images. And I think in the dating niche, you know, people are going to be sending images. You know how that goes. So, okay, all right, that's all I got, guys. If you have any questions, please leave them, you know, below the video, and I'll try to answer them for you.